Rock side to side. And roll it up. And come up all the way. Put your arms back behind you and rotate them up to the ceiling. Back behind you, rotate them up to the ceiling. And one more time, rotate and back. And work your waist back and forth. Five. Work your waist back and forth. Good. Now, right arm over and out. Over and out. 3, 4, 5. So, his dog is crying now. 8. And the left arm over and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And step, tap. And put your arms front and move forward and back. Good job. Good job. Move forward and back. Move forward and back. 2 more times. Forward and back. Last one. Forward and back. Now we're going to squat to the floor 8 times. Squat down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now tap the floor, tap your hips, and reach up. Tap the floor, tap your hips, and reach up. 4 hips, reach up. 4 hips, reach up. And one more time, and reach up. Now turn it, lift, and down. Good job. Good. 3 more. And last one. And back leg, lunge, and bicep curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold. Tilt it back. Feel the stretch in the back leg quad. And right foot flex and hold. And roll it up and turn it other way. Lift and lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, go down and up. Use your arms forward. We're going to use bands. If you don't want to use bands, you don't have to. And 8, tilt it back. And weights. Bands and weights. And left foot flex, lean forward. Feel the stretch in your hamstring. And take it up. And inhale and exhale. Now, we're going to use light weights for 2 minutes. I have 2 pounds for cardio. And we're going to do uppercuts and hamstring curls for a minute. Good job. Uppercuts and hamstring curls. Now, the light weights are only in addition to increase your resistance. You know, my class is anything you want. I'm not really strict as a mother, as a friend, as a trainer. Go with the flow. So as long as you keep moving, that's all I care about. Good, good. Now turn around the other way. Good. Hamstring curl, 15 more seconds. Good job. Now, wash it out. Now use both arms, right, center, left. Right, center, left. And make sure you're holding your abdominal tight if you have weights in your hand. Left, center. Good. A lot of arm movement. Good. Center, left, center, right, left, right, left. Good job. Right, center, left. 10 more seconds, then we're gonna grab bands, walk the arms with the bands, and rest. Now, if you have a band, you can use a band. If you don't, don't. So I'm gonna use this little gray band. I'm gonna bring it over my head and do a lot pull downs. So it's up and pull downs, up and pull downs. Good. Now, the gray band is a heavy band. Maybe it's black. Yeah, it's black. So far my arms can manage it. But if it's too tight, you could lighten it up. Or use just weights. Good job. Good. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. 10 more seconds. Up and down. 2 more. And rest. Upper body. All right, so now we're gonna grab a yellow band that's medium and put it on your left arm and lift forward with your right arm. This is creating tension with the band. But like you said, you can use weights or no weight, body weight. So a minute each exercise. It's tending to be my routine on weekends. Good. Five more seconds. And last one. And other side. Front deltoid, working the anterior tibialis. No, anterior deltoid. Oh, God. Forget I said tibialis. I'm using them. Good. Lift up and down. Lift up and down. Good job. Lift up and down. Up and down. Good. 10 more seconds. And good job. Now, let's go to the floor. Wrap the band around your leg or have a weight on top of your leg. So I'm going to wrap the band to my ankles. Holding your left leg in and you're working your right leg. So you're coming up, You're coming out, you're coming in and down, up, out, and down for a minute on each side. Up, out, in, down. Good. Just working the outer thigh and the inner thigh as well as quadricep. And down. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Good. Up, out, and down. Good. 10 more seconds. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and in, down. Now, you're going to keep it on the same leg. You're just going to lean at your side and do up for a minute. So let's try to make the band as tight as you can make it. You gotta do separation of legs. I don't know if you're using a band, but I'm explaining it. So right leg again, just up and down. Good job. Good. 10 more seconds. And then we give our right leg a break. And good. And down. Right leg takes a break. Left leg for a minute. Up, out, and down. I hope you can hear me because I have my AirPods on. So, Angela, let me know after the class. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. You really want perfect movement and perfect back. Shoulders relaxed. Good. Up, out, in, down. Up, out. 10 more seconds. You can do it. Good. And last one. Up, out, in, and down. Good. Now good. You're going to lay on your side. Do the same leg. And up and down. It's working your outer thigh and your gluteus medius. Good job. Good job. Keep breathing into your nose, out through your mouth. Good. After this set, we're going to take a water break. Keep breathing. Good. 10 more seconds. You can do it. If you gotta rest, you rest. And rest. All right. Now I'm going to take the band off my legs. Okay. Water break. You got a nice breathe in Puerto Rico. at this time of the year. All right. We're going to go down to the floor for a couple of more exercises. Free glance, all fours, and contract your back. Contract and release. Contract and release. Contract and release. And contract and release one more time. And child's pose. Good. Back behind you, stretching your back. And plank for 30 seconds. Keep your abdominal tight. Squeeze your glutes. Twenty more seconds. If you can't do hand, you can do it for your forearm, or you can do it on your knees and just hold yourself up. Good. Child's pose again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a downward dog for 30 seconds. Keep going. Keep breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. We're going to do that one more time and then finish standing. 10 more seconds. Good. And take it down to a child's pose. Good. Stretch your back. Good. Now, I'm going to do a plank on my forearm this time. 30 seconds and go. Forearm plank. Good job. So I was going to walk to the ATM this morning. It's a good thing I didn't. I was going to walk, with the dog. It would take me like 10 or 15 minutes. And I decided to drive, and the ATM was locked out. I guess it ran out of money. Down and child's pose. So I said, oh, thank God I didn't walk to the bank because I would have been ticked. All right, so downward dog one more time, and then we're going to stand up after that and do more exercises. First, we're going to do cardio. But for now, we're going to do a downward dog for 30 seconds. Good job. Keep breathing. Downward dog isn't easy, It requires your whole body. I have compassion. Good job. 10 more seconds. Good. Now slowly walk it in to your hands and put your hands toward your feet and roll it up slowly. And inhale and exhale. Now I'm going to take my light weights. We're not going to go to the floor anymore. I'm going to take my light weights to do cardio. Okay. And walk with your arms forward and knees up. Walk forward and back. This is a cardio exercise. I got light weights, 2 pounds. If you want to be daring and have 5 pounds, no more than 5 pounds. Good. 30 more seconds. Keep breathing. Good. And rest. Step touch. Okay. Now one leg at a time and one arm at a time for 30 seconds. Right side and go. Left and lower. Left and lower. 30 seconds. Good. This is my good side. Still feel young. Whew. Keep going. 10 more seconds on the right. Good job. And step touch. Other side. And go. 30 seconds. This is cardio. Whew. Then we're going to grab the bands again. If you have bands, and rest. Good job. Whew. Put the weights down. Grab bands again. Yellow band. And do a bicep curl with the bands. 1 minute on each side. So I have the band around my right arm and I'm doing a bicep curl. Or you can take your foot and do it like this, but I don't trust the bands. You know, the bands might snap. So 30 more seconds. You can do it. Whew. Bicep curl. So I save money because I did my restorations on my Jeep. I don't really, yeah, so it was tough, but I did them because they needed to be done. So I saved money by not going to a mechanic. And I also saved money. I fixed my trailer bowl in my bedroom. It needed a new flusher, new handle, and I did that. So I'm bragging. But I also saved money. So, but I decided not to do the painting. Up and down. Good. For a minute. Left bicep curl. Could you hear me, Angela? Okay. I see your head shake. And no woman's voices because I don't have my radio on. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Now you can use weights, don't think you have to use a band. 20 more seconds. You can do it. Good. Last two and last one. Good job. Whew. Now, have it in that hand again. Right hand, left arm, and we're going to lift up, side, and cross, and down. So 1 minute, and lift, side, cross. Lift, side, lift. Good. Lift, cross. lift, cross, whew, lift, cross. Keep breathing into your nose, out through the mouth, lift, cross, and back. 20 more seconds, lift, cross, and back. You think the band is easy, but it's hard. Lift, cross, and back. 10 more seconds. And last one. Woo, my arm is burning, but that's good, right? All right, other side. Lift, cross, and back. All right, this is going to require a lighter band. Oh, no. I gotta get the baby band on my stroke side. Good. Lift, cross, and down. Cross and down. Lift, cross, and down. Good job. And the last one. Good job. Wow. Now, lift up, pull out, and come down. Lift up, pull it out, and come down for a minute. Lift up, pull out, and come down. Pull out, and come down. This is like an outer thigh, outer arms. So it's working in your medial and your tricep. Good. Bicep. Come in and down. 10 more seconds. Lift up. Pull. And down. Lift up. Pull. And down. Pull. And down. And one more. Lift up. Pull out. And down. Now, we're going to lean forward, put the band on your right foot, and just take it up and down for a lap, a minute. You can do it. I hope it doesn't snap mine or yours, but if you're afraid, you can just take your weights and do your back. So, squeeze your shoulder blades and down. Good job. I like that I'm 60 years old and you're over 60 and he's still exercising. So good, you know. Wow. No perfume. 15 more seconds. You can do it. Then we take a break, 10-second pause, and then do the other side because you're leaning over for 1 minute. So 5 more seconds. Good job. And pause. Whew. Get your bearings. And left foot, left side, and go for a minute. Good job. Squeeze squeeze your left shoulder blade. Good job. All the way up, all the way down. 25 more seconds. Good. Five more seconds. And then we're going to do one more minute without the band or anything. All right. So you're going to put your hands behind your head and lean forward, left, right, and up. Well, right, left, and up for a minute. Lean forward, right, left, and up. Lean forward, right, left, and up. Good. Lean forward, right, left, and up. What are you thinking? Just working your abs. Lean forward, right, left, and up. Do anybody remember the morning stretch show at 5:30 in the morning? I used to do that. Then I would walk to Annandale train station. I'm telling you a lot about my life today. That's odd. Okay, move forward, left, right, and up. Move forward, left, right, and up. Good. 25 more seconds. You can do it. And then we'll be done. Move forward, left, right, and up. 15 more seconds. And up. Good. Good. One more. And good job. Ooh. Now, stretch your back by pushing your right arm and your left arm and bring it all the way up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Thank you, ladies, very much.